a lot of the staff here obviously know the comedians. They're making fun of me. I want to see if you guys agree. I was told I look like a youth pastor. Fuck you, lady. Fuck you. A youth pastor if he had a cocaine problem. I was also told I look like Nicolas Cage if he had a vitamin D deficiency. And then Irma had the best one, our host. She said I look like Stephen Baldwin if he was from Paducah, Kentucky. What the fuck is that, man? You guys are a great audience. I was in the back listening. This is good. We have like every type of music here. I want you guys to look around. I saw some younger teachers. You guys like download your music. Got a lot of CDs and cassettes, sir, here. And then I see you, sir. We got an 8-track right there. There he is. You can laugh louder. He can't hear you. Fine. We got some millennials, a colonial. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. You look like an Uber driver on break. This is fun. You're gonna be topless at a taco stand later. Eating butter tacos is what we learned. Have we talked to you ladies yet at all? Are you guys all scissoring? What's going on over here? Huh? Giddy up, I like that. And then I know we have some parents. We had 3 kids, I learned. Does anyone have more than 3 kids in the room? Anyone more than 3? Oh, fuck, in the back. How many?
4.
4? That's way too many kids. You have 4 too. You want to be talked to so bad. I'm guessing you swallowed a couple kids too. So. Just repeat the jokes to 8-track. He can't hear anything. I have 2 teenage boys, so pray for me. Is this a young joke with young people? My son comes up to me and he goes, Dad, who sings the song Radioactive? And I'm like, Imagine Dragons. And he goes, Imagine Dragon, these nuts crush your face. What the fuck does that mean, man? Same kid, same conversation. Goes, Dad, when you die, do I get an inheritance? And I told him, yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that check is gonna fucking bounce. Fuck that kid, man. My one son's developing a gambling problem. He's doing he's developing like a scratch-off tickets, betting on sports games. We're at church, and I'm like, we gotta do something about this. So I leaned over and I said, I bet you $100 that someone's phone during service goes off. He took the bet. So I went to the bathroom and fucking called him. Yeah. Again, fuck that kid. We took him to Disneyland, and we're on that roller coaster that's in the dark. I forget the name of it. Space Mountain? So we're on Space Mountain. Mid-ride, we hear a 12-year-old girl screaming at the top of her lungs. And then we realized I was that 12-year-old girl. But guys, I look over, my son is text messaging on his phone mid-ride. And then it made me realize how I'm going to die. I'm going to be on life support. And he's going to unplug me to charge that fucking phone. We got some married people. Now, we never actually said how many years. How many years you been married?
25 in September.
25? That's awesome. And then how many of you guys? 18? All right, so you're like, fuck them, I win this contest. And then what about you, 8-track? Fucking Jesus Christ was your best man?
No, we're talking about you.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're going to be with the butter girl later, I think. I was at a show last night. This couple had been married 73 years. I asked the husband, I go, what's the secret to marriage? He goes, communication and always understanding each other. I asked the wife the same question. She goes, no habla inglés. That's pretty good. So I am married to a retired teacher, and I was a corporate trainer for over 10 years, but I married, we just celebrated 29 years of marriage. Thank you. I married my high school sweetheart. I was her teacher. She wanted the A, I gave her the D. Just a joke. Just a joke. I was her youth pastor. I'm in trouble with the wife, man. We're at your mall and we're shopping for a dress. And she asked me that question no man should get. She goes, do I look fat in this dress? And I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to be funny. And I was like, it depends. She's like, depends on what? And I'm like, how much is that dress? She says $1,300. And I was like, moo. Fuck that, Lizzo. I'm not doing that shit anymore. I just had a birthday. I just turned 40. You're so... My body's changing, man. My body's changing. Have you ever seen a hairless cat? My buddy has a hairless cat. We're at his house. It sniffed my phone, unlocked my facial recognition. I put a bumper sticker on my car. It says, honk if you think I'm sexy. Now I just sit at green lights and wait. It's fine. And my bathroom habits are changing. Like, I'm looking at 8-track now. Hey, buddy. No, like when I pee, I'm just gonna be honest, we're all friends now. When I pee, when I walk away, I like dribble a little bit now. Right? So when I go pee now, I have to make sure I'm empty. So when I go to the bathroom, I have to slap my own ass. Guys, when I go pee, I look like I'm trying to empty a fucking ketchup bottle. It's disgusting. And my cardiovascular system is changing. We're in the bedroom, I'm with the wife, we're doing our thing, right? And I usually wear an Apple Watch. I'm like 3 pumps in, right? The Apple Watch goes, are you on a walk right now? I'm like, no, Siri, I'm having sex. She goes, oh, do I need to open Apple Pay? I swear to God, like a minute goes by, she goes, your heart rate is way too high. Calling 911. Now I tell this joke, no one ever believes me, so I brought out my phone tonight, and I want you to hear what she said to me. So I'm like 3 pumps in, right? And if you don't know, your Apple Watches on your iCloud, Siri records everything that she says. 3 pumps in, I didn't tell you everything, see if you catch it.
Your heart rate is high, are you on a walk, fatty?
Fatty. I'm like, no, Siri, I'm having sex.
If you are having sex, Jim, should I open Apple Pay?
Now again, I didn't tell you everything. I want you to see if you guys catch what she says at the end. About a minute, I'd say, goes by.
Your heartbeats are too high, Jim. Ditch the hooker, calling 911.
Ditch the hooker? What the fuck? So I do want to talk about all my jobs. I'm actually a naval veteran and retired from the police department. Is that a good thing tonight? Bad thing? Yeah? Are you a veteran 8-track? Did you fight for the North or the South? Which one, sir? I'm just teasing. Don't have your drunk wife beat my ass. No, I was not an asshole cop. I'd be the first one to tell you there's some out there. I was not. They made me the DARE teacher half of my career. Yes, 5th grade teachers. We all know how effective that program was. But like 13 years ago, I got my medical marijuana card.
Yay.
Yeah, but do you realize what I'm telling you? I told these kids for years to just say no to drugs. It was my turn. I was like, fuck yes! Dude. And I wasn't good with the pot, man. I smoked way too much one time. I'm walking down the street to pick up my daughter from middle school. Yeah, I don't have a daughter, so. I did want to share this. We just adopted a dog. We adopted a retired canine police officer. Sounds cute, right? Not cute when you have a medical marijuana card. We are fucking this dog up. Last time I was smoking, I think he wanted to call the police on me. I felt bad. I told the wife, I said, let's hide our stash in the closet. He's a drug-sniffing dog. He found all of it. He ate all of it. I didn't even know dogs could do this. He comes running out of the bedroom. He had the biggest smile on his face. And we know he liked it because we took him for a walk that night. He tried to lead us to the Taco Bell drive-thru. We turned this police dog into Snoop Dogg. I think that's pretty good. Traffic stops or something you got to do on the police department. I'll tell you a few that I thought were the best. I had this guy, super drunk, and I was like, I need you to step out of the car and do field sobriety. I said, take the tip of your finger and touch the tip of your nose. And he goes, I'm too drunk. You touch it. And that's how I met Irma. People are stupid too. I had a guy, I'm like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? And he goes, because of those 3 felony warrants. I had one guy, I don't know what he was drunk on, high on, something. It was bad. And I was like, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? And he goes, bro, if you don't know. That's all he said. That's all he said. I got in trouble on the police department. We had this sergeant that was on the police department. He would fall asleep almost every midnight shift. And sure enough, not only is he asleep in our break room, he has a half-eaten roast beef sandwich on his chest and a bunch of crumbs. I thought it would be funny to take a picture of him and post it on the department Facebook page. Now, in my defense, I thought it was a private page. It's a public page. But what got me in trouble was the caption. I wrote, this little piggy had roast beef. I got 3 days off for that shit, man. I used to pull over celebrities here and there. You guys know who Penn Jillette is from Penn and Teller? You know him? I pull him over. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And he says, officer, if I could read your mind, will you let me out of the ticket? And I'm not going to tell you what he said. I'm actually going to show you, but I need to volunteer. I'm going to use you up front, okay? So, and you can stay right there. You can stay right there. I want you to think of an actor that we would all know very well and say his name loud and proud. Go ahead.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. So this is what Penn Jillette did to me. Brad Pitt is at the one picture I brought. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt as a baby, everybody! But what if you would have said Denzel Washington? I had that shit covered. I did that for you teachers. I just want you to know that. All right, I got an impression for you guys. You like impressions?
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be my impression of everyone in this room when you guys see a police officer next to you at a red light. So this is you when you see a police officer next to you at a red light, but in slow motion.
It's like this.
You guys all do the same thing. All right, do you guys remember McGruff the crime dog from the 80s? All right, so I'm gonna do an impression for you guys. I did this just for you guys, so play along. So this is my impression of McGruff the crime dog. If you don't know who he was a 80s animated canine police officer that taught kids about safety. This is my impression if he was extremely disgruntled and he was fired, all right? As I put on this silly outfit, I need you guys to cheer, bark, or whatever, so help me out, go. This is what you have to do for people when you have a University of Phoenix online degree. I have to get in character. Can I hump your leg real quick, sir? All right, let me get in character.
Yes.
This is your moment. There's 62 people in here. There's a lady that's going to be buttered up soon. I was a canine police officer for 10 years. But it felt like 70 years. Because I'm a dog. They used to call me McGruff. But since I was fired, now Mick don't give a fuck. Rough. I was forced into retirement. I lost my sense of smell. Cocaine. I used to smell like a bloodhound. My favorite scent? Dispatcher Becky's ass. It's gonna get much worse. I used to tell you, see something, say something. Nah, fuck that. Mind your own fucking business. I used to tell you, start a neighborhood watch. Nah, fuck that. Watch a specific neighbor. Like big ass Ashley. Keeping her blinds open. Taking a bath. Red Rocket. Where's my baby? You guys are way too fun. I got a couple more I want to share. I'm going to share with you guys my biggest sexual fantasy, all right? I think you guys can take it. My big sexual fantasy was for me to wear my police uniform and have my wife eat a donut off my wiener. She agrees to do it. She even agrees to get the donuts. But she didn't go to Dunkin' Donuts. She didn't go to Krispy Kreme. She came home with a mini Hostess donut. Nah, fuck that. My wife treats my penis like the sun. Like, she knows it's up there, but she'll never look directly at it. And anytime she gives a blowjob, it's like she got a triple dog dare to put her tongue on a frozen flagpole. She'll never commit to a blowjob. She gets down on one knee. She looks like she's protesting a fucking football game. My impression of my wife giving a blowjob.
Oh no.
Just give me a regular blowjob? And she's like, you're too big. And I'm like, really? my dick is too big? She's like, no, your stomach. It fucking suffocates me. Did you snort? Someone snorted up here. That is the biggest compliment to a comedian. You didn't know to laugh or breathe. If my next joke you queef, I'll retire right now. God bless you guys. Have fun.